Alrighty, good morning everyone. We are doing the next page. I've got it ready to go here. I wanted to visit Thomas Padros's Instagram. I really liked this. Ooh, it's taking forever. Oh, no, not Toby Mac. Thomas Padros. Why did that do that? Okay, this one. I really liked that. And I want to kind of, and I also like this. And he has the step out for it. So it's called Senda. And we will look at that together here. Can I make it bigger? No, it won't stay. Okay, so let's zoom in so you guys can see better. Step 1 is the little circle. Step 2 is to do like an S, like that. Step 3 is to aura that. Step 4 is to come up about the same width as this and make another like S, like a snail. Step 5 is to do that. And then step 6 is to do another one. And you repeat these steps until you're done. And then if you want, you can go also the other direction. So if this first one starts here, you go like a few this way and then a few that way. You can do that. Okay. And then you can do it in a straight line, or like he did with this one, you can just make it like all squiggly. So it's even hard to tell where he started. He might have started here and went this way and then this way. I'm not sure. But that's really cool. And he made like a squiggly line instead of a smooth one. So think of what I'm going to do is I'm going to plan out what I'm going to do in pencil with a smooth line, and then when I draw it, I'll draw it with the squiggly line. That's what I think I'm going to do. I want to make sure that you can, oh, now I can turn on my light. I can't have my light on when you guys are looking at my phone because then you can't see anything. I want to make sure these are where the windows are for the next page. I want to make sure I have at least some things going through this window. So I think what I might do is I'll start here. I'm going to bring it around like this. And then I'll come back and go this way with it just to fill up the page. And then we'll see what happens. So let me go back to my step out. We're just going to just slowly work on a circle and then an S shape. Like that. And then here, you know what? I think I want my circle. I actually want it, I want this shape to come more like that. Okay, so then this one's going to come like this, right? And then this one's going to come around here, like that, and like that, something like that. And then this is going to come this direction, like this. that. And then this one's going to come this way like this. Like that. I think something like that is what I'm going to do in my shape. Can you guys see that? There you go. Now you can see it. That's going to be something like that. I might be a little more flowy, and I'm definitely going to do some woggly. So between the flowy and the woggly, it'll look a little bit different, a little bit more organic. I love organic. You guys know I love organic. Okay, let's see. Pen. We're going to start here. Like that. We're going to do like that. And then we're going to come out and go. Oh, that's going the wrong way. Okay, this one's going to come this way. Because I was following the wrong line. This one has to go this way. Like that. Then this one follows this one like this. And this one follows this one like this. And this one came this way. Like that. And then this one is coming this way. Like that. And around. Like that. Something like this is going to be my first thought. Then we'll make sure we have at least one swirl in each of those dots, right? And then I want to follow what he did in his, I want to go back. I like these posts, whatever these are. Okay, so then I want to aura these. On the inside. Just like that. Like that. I do like this woggly shape because, you know what? This just proves that if you have a wonky hand, it's fine. It's part of your design, right? Wonky-handedness. Is just going to be part of the charm of this pattern. Just like that. And then perhaps we'll do some other squiggles, but let me do this first. Let me erase all of my guidelines. This is popping up. I need to clip it down because I'm working in my journal. If you guys don't know, I'm working in my journal, and it makes it kind of tough when the page pops up on me. Much better if you make this plan and decide to do a journal to not bind it until you're all finished. It's hard to work in the journal with the pages all popping up. But mixed media artists do it all the time. They make their journals first and then they art inside. So, it's not like completely impossible. It just... Now, do I want to make solid lines or do I want to make subtle, like shadowy lines? We're going to make shadowy lines, I think. Let's make shadowy lines. Okay. Going to sharpen my pencil. And we're going to make shadows. How did he do those shadows? Got to go back here. He just did... like little triangles. Made a little bit bigger on one side than the other to make it look ribbony. You'll see more of this as I use the blending stump. Something like that. Something like that. Okay. Now we're going to blend. Where's my blendy stump? Blendy stump. That's cool. I love how that works. That worked great. Do you think I'm going to put highlights? You betcha I'm going to put highlights. I think I'm going to make this outside ribbon part a color. And then we'll highlight in between these shadows, and that should really make it look like it's undulating. If I have any new people here, welcome to my channel. I hope you stick around. I know that this is going to be tagged Inktober, so some people might be coming just for Inktober. If you have no idea what I'm doing, I have a playlist for my dot journal that explains the whole thing from beginning to end. So that will be, I think it's going to be in this corner. At the end of this video, you can click on that and you can start at the beginning and catch up on what I'm doing and why I'm doing what I'm doing. If you're here from Jerry's channel, welcome in. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, and then I think I want some more tendrils or tentacles or something coming off of here. Just to fill up the spaces. Like that. And maybe one coming out here. So, one coming from in here. Like that. Perhaps one going this way. Like so. Maybe it's coming from way over here. Like that. Yeah. See, woggly is fun. There we go. Now I have kind of filled up my page. That looks good. I like that. I feel like I need one more over here though. So we're gonna woggle. Just like that. Just like that. All right. Oh, I like that. Do you like that? I like that. I like what's happening there. So, we are going to do some highlights. Do I want really bright highlights or do I want the Castle Arts not quite so bright highlights? I think I'm going to go with the Castle Arts, which I need to move. Flip my pages over here. Ugh, so little room. Nope, that's not where it is. Where's my white pencil? Oh, my white pencil is not there. That means it's over here on my desk somewhere. Well, maybe we are going with the Prismacolor one because I've set my white one from the Castle Arts somewhere on my desk and I don't see it. Okay, Prismacolor it is. Just a little bit of highlights in those blank spaces. I'm not going to go really hard with the highlight. If I did, it would show up like super shiny. See, that's shinier than this because I went a little harder with my highlight. Just like that. I missed a spot. Maybe I will make those a little bit brighter. Just like that. Okay, look how like shiny that looks. That's awesome. I love that. Okay, and now I want to make this a little more sharp. And I'm going to shine up some of these corners. Because I am going to color especially these ones that are on top, these top bits. These top bits. Bits and pieces, because when I color and then I overlap that, you'll see. It'll make these also look very ribbony, very shiny. But not across the whole thing, just in parts. that. Okay. Yep, like that. I want these bits dark. I'm going to have to turn my air conditioner on again. Don't like having my air conditioner on. You guys know that. Okay, Senda. I'm going to put the name of the pattern over here. It's Senda. And I'm going to sign it over here. And then I'm going to color. But I'm going to turn on my air conditioner first because it's getting hot in here. Where's my... What color do I want to do? We're going to do the green. That's... I had one day this week where the projected forecast wasn't over 100 degrees. Now, in October, when this comes out, I'm sure we will no longer be 100 degrees. But as I'm drawing this today, it is actually in August, and we have had a really hot August. We've had over 2 weeks of, actually probably been closer to 3 weeks of over 100-degree days, except for one day, excuse me, one day this week. One day this week it was forecast to be only 98 instead of over 100. There was one day it got up to 113. It was 109 out here in my studio. There was no way I could be out here even with my air conditioning because my poor little portable air conditioner just can't keep up with that. It can keep my studio semi-comfortable when it's outside is in the 90s, but once it gets over 100, forget it. I am no longer comfortable even in here. It can only handle so much. See, the parts that I make a little bit darker look like they folded back a little bit. See how that one looks a little bit further back than this up here. Doing that on purpose. I think I'm trying to decide whether I want the whole thing this green or if I want to go ahead and make the outsides of these maybe the blue, or do I want to do the red? I'm not sure. Perhaps the brown? I don't know which color I want to do. Haven't decided. That's obvious. Oh, shoot. Well, I just colored that green. You might not notice if I make them brown. Okay, brown it is. Brown it is. That just decided it for me. The universe decided for me. I was aiming toward blue, but the universe says brown. because I just made a small error. You won't notice my small error, but I did. See, those go with, no, that's not part of these. Green bits. See, everywhere where it goes under, I'm making it a little bit darker. And then lightening up my pressure so that it's colored in lighter. That gives it that shadow. So basically when you're shading, whether it's with the pencil or with coloring, the darker areas recede or look like they're deeper or further away from you, and the lighter areas come forward. So then you just get to decide what you think should be deeper and what should be lighter. What things do you want to come forward and what things do you want to recede? Now if it's being really fancy, I could do shadows for these and then really would stand out as more 3D. I'm not going to do that today, but I could. But I'm not going to. All right, I think that's it for those. Choose Haba. We're going to go with brown. Go with the brown. Okay. Oh, I think that one needs to be green. Not sure that goes anywhere, but I think that needs to be green. Somehow I have an extra bit there. The other thing I could have done is just filled this in with black in these spots where there was no white. Could have done that too. Yep. Can you guys see? I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm trying to keep my viewfinder out a bit so that you guys can see. See, all fixed. All fixed. Remember to not hurt yourself ergonomically. Turn your paper, not your wrist. Don't do this. Don't do weird things with your wrist. Keep your wrist neutral. Don't scrunch this way. Don't scrunch this way. Just turn your paper. Deep down in there. I almost got confused there. There's two of them right there. Two of my ribbons. Done? Not quite. Need to do this one. And then we'll be done. This was fun. I'm enjoying myself. I hope you're enjoying the day. If you fast forward through my videos, that's okay. I don't mind. Just make sure you watch and like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Did you know that more than half of the people who watch my channel are not even subscribed? So if you would do that, I would appreciate it. All right, I think that's done. Put my pencil in there. There we go. That's cool. I like how that turned out. All right, you guys have a great day. I hope you enjoyed doing this pattern. Follow along if you want. If you don't, you just watch. That's cool too. Happy Inktober to you guys. I will see you on the next video, which is going to be tomorrow, which means that we are going to do this side. So we're going to figure out what we want to see from those peeking through. It will be sort of similarly swirly, but it won't be the same. We won't do the same thing, I promise. All right, you guys have a blessed day. Go out and do something nice for someone today. Make the world a better place, one person at a time. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.